Hello friends, today I want to talk about evolvement and what's the inspiration it gives to me. According to scientific evidence, after the Big Bang, the cosmos is a pot of plasma soup where only two elements exist, hydrogen and helium. They just exist as a plasma. They are just nuclears without electrons attached to them. At that time, what could they do for living? They could do nothing but inertial motion and crash each other. Let's imagine it. If a hydrogen core, a proton, has sense and mind, how painful they would be. He says he will crash into another proton, but he could do nothing. If he was very smart, he could know when he will die, and all his life is long and painful process to wait to die, and could do nothing. Then, after years, many years, maybe millions of years, I don't know, the cosmos became cool. Electrons attached to the nucleus. Hydrogen and helium gathered to form nebulae. Electrons running outside the nucleus seems like many little hands. They became a little complex. In the nebula, the hydrogens hold hands with each other, so they won't crash all the time. They have some functions or characters to protect themselves. They would be happy because they have a better life. Then, after other millions of years, some complex elements appeared. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, etc. They are different, not as before, just hydrogen everywhere. They contact each other and flirt with each other. They fall in love and then form a molecule, like a family. Two hydrogens hold hands with oxygen to become a family, or water family. It looks nice, but things changed. In the water family, oxygen, the husband, because he's bigger than the hydrogen, so we called him husband. So oxygen fall in love with carbon and break up with hydrogen, forming a new family named carbon dioxide. Then their life became more stable and rich and colorful. Then after other millions of years, a very different thing appeared. That's a creature. Their very character difference from abiotic things is reproducing themselves. The virus is the simplest creature. They must find a host to reproduce themselves. Besides, they can do nothing. Their only aim of existence is reproduction. They are not living their lives. If they don't meet a host, they are living the same way as death. That's boring. The virus is just like a proton. They can do nothing to improve their life. They are just waiting for their destination. If they have a mind, that must be painful feeling. Bacteria is another simple creature, but they have some function parts. Some of them even have flagellums. Flagellums, which are like the tail of fish, to help them move in liquid to find food. They are more functions than virus. So for single bacterium, he has more chance to live than virus. And then plant vegetation emerged, and most of them can produce food by themselves. You know, photosynthesis. It's an amazing function, but they cannot escape from animals' mouths. if they have a mind? How miserable when they feel an animal grazing them. Animals are much powerful. They become more complex. They have teeth to bite, eyes to see, ears to hear, and legs to run. They were like a king on the earth. They can see and escape, migrate to better environment, and even can choose partners to reproduce better baby. Is it enough? No. Until mankind went on the stage, the most amazing creature. They can learn from each other. They create special thing. The knowledge spread from one to others, from the ancients to the descendants. They invent writing. The knowledge have accumulated. Step by step, they master electronics. They create the internet. The knowledge can spread instantly and broadly. Finally, the knowledge in each man's brain inspire each other. It becomes a positive feedback loop. The knowledge grows faster and faster. Somebody call it a meme. That's our modern society. Conclude above. Individuals in this cosmos evolved from simple to complex. The simplest thing, it has no function. It can't change its destiny. The complex thing has more structure, more function, more ability to change its life, to adapt to the environment, to live longer and live better. People are the most complex thing we have known. Nature gives us, mankind, so complicated, so functional body and smart brain and learning ability. Now we have accumulated huge amounts of knowledge and constructed the internet to get and spread knowledge instantly. How lucky we are! So many advantages we have. No matter what difficulty we face, if only we have a healthy body and brain. Those are gifts God gives me. Don't waste it. With confidence and gratitude, facing the reality, figuring out a way to solve it, to live better.